Another fundamental of Buddha's teachings I should introduce at this point, maybe kind of a footnote, is the teaching on interdependence. Everything that exists depends on something else for its existence. Every occurrence or appearance. And one way of looking at it is that everything arises through causes, conditions, and results. And that process sort of hangs together on the basis of interdependence. Nothing is independent. Everything is dependent on something else. So when we say this lack of awareness of our true nature, then depending on that arises this feeling of an I. Because this lack of awareness of our true natures has qualities of knowing, but it doesn't know its own nature yet, and instead gives rise to the feeling of an I. Dependent on that, therefore, the notion of the world of the I, the other, arises. Everything is dependent on the previous. And so now we have a sense of a feeling of an I, and we have the feeling of the I's world, the other, things other than the I. And what arises on the basis of that is a feeling of being drawn towards though that in the outer world of the I have to maybe work on this a little bit, where there's a attachment that arises on the basis of the I and the other. There's an attachment to those things that support that delusion of an I, and there's an aversion to those things that undermine that feeling of an I. Sort of the comfort of feeling that there's an I. And then also there's the third feeling of indifference.